Understanding usability heuristics for better UX testing. Imagine trying to navigate a website or app that feels confusing or frustrating. You might wonder why it's so hard to find what you need or why errors keep popping up. That's where usability heuristics come into play. They are simple rules that help designers and testers make interfaces easier and more enjoyable to use. When you understand these principles, you can spot problems early and fix them before users even see them. Usability heuristics are like a checklist for good design. They guide how interfaces should behave to be clear, consistent, and user-friendly. Experts use these rules to evaluate digital products without needing to watch real users. This process is called heuristic evaluation. It's quick, cost-effective, and perfect for catching obvious issues in the early stages of design. The most well-known set of usability heuristics was created by Jakob Nielsen. He outlined 10 key principles that cover everything from keeping users informed to making sure the design looks clean and simple. For example, the first principle is about keeping users updated on what's happening. If a button is clicked, the system should show a loading icon or message so users know it's working. This feedback builds trust and reduces confusion. Another important rule is about matching the interface to real-world expectations. If you're designing a publishing tool in Adobe InDesign or Adobe Photoshop, labels and icons should be familiar. Instead of technical jargon, use language that makes sense to your users. This helps them understand what to do without guessing. User control and freedom is also vital. If someone makes a mistake, they should be able to undo or cancel easily. For example, in Adobe Acrobat, undo and redo buttons help users correct errors without hassle. Consistency across pages and tools is another key point. If a menu item is called Save in one part of your design, it should be called the same everywhere. Designs should also prevent errors. For instance, when creating a PDF in Adobe Acrobat, warning prompts before deleting pages can stop accidental mistakes. Recognition rather than recall means making options visible so users don't have to remember commands. In Adobe software, toolbars and menus help users see what they can do at a glance. Efficiency is about giving power users shortcuts or accelerators, like keyboard commands, so they can work faster. Aesthetic and minimalist design means avoiding clutter. When designing a digital magazine in Adobe Publishing, keep only relevant information visible to avoid overwhelming readers. Error messages should be clear and helpful, guiding users to fix issues easily. For example, if a font isn't available, Adobe software often suggests alternatives with simple explanations. Finally, providing help and documentation is essential. Contextual tips or searchable help files can assist users when they get stuck. While heuristic evaluation is great for catching obvious problems, it's also good to observe real users interacting with your design. Combining these methods ensures your Adobe projects are both functional and delightful to use. By mastering these usability principles, you can evaluate your designs more effectively. Whether you're working on a website, a digital publication, or an app, applying these heuristics helps create interfaces that are intuitive and satisfying. This approach saves time and money, reduces user frustration, and makes your Adobe-based projects stand out for their ease of use.